I'll join you if you're still on. That will be fantastic, Cammy. But you know what? It sounds like you need to get a new phone or a bigger battery. You're constantly charging your phone. I get Big Gaz talking to you, drunken one.
Yeah.
Sunshine hole.
Invite you in your sunshine hole, right? Thanks, Gaz. My buddy.
Have a good day, guys. Cheers, bro.
All right. Well, let's see. Get done with your brake booster thing. Get done with your brake booster stuff. Come join us. Yeah. I've had a few to drink today. I went out and we don't usually. My family doesn't usually go out. It was my kid's birthday. Actually, it was yesterday, but I was very busy doing work things, so we postponed today. We did some bowling and putt golf, and we rode some go-karts. The go-karts are pretty damn fast, I might add. They're pretty damn good. Anyway, so I was drinking. It's a cheap beer that they have around here. It's called Ziegenbock. It's usually on draft. It's usually pretty cheap, and so it's like a brown ale or something like that. So I was drinking that off there at the place. It was still like $4.50 in cup, you know. But so I had a few to drink, and I haven't eaten in a while, and so I got a pretty good buzz on, and had a good time for the kid's birthday party. He's 13 now, big 1-3. Anyway, so I got a little buzz on. I haven't eaten yet, so I'm gonna continue to drink and act a fool, and I'll eat later. That's not important, right? Let's drink that.
That's right.
I did that the other night. I came home from work, hadn't eaten all day. I don't eat during the day. I only eat at night. I need to stop that. But anyway, I came home. I started having a drink. I just started on beer, and I wasn't hungry at all. And then it was like 3 hours later, and my stomach didn't stop rumbling for like a good 7 minutes. I'm like, all right. I'll go have some toast.
Right? Damn it! Shut up! I'll feed you. Right?
Yeah, it was louder than the. I think I was watching a movie or something like that, and it was like, oh, shut up.
Okay, I'm eating some toast. Damn it, toast with peanut butter. It's on.
Oh no, you're satisfied now, Jesus. All right, well this seems to be going all right so far, so I might have to grab a beer.
It's going great, and your bed is made. Your house looks awesome, I might add.
Thank you.
I love Mick Street. It's like right there in this place. You know what you want.
Actually, I'll show you a bit. Like, it's my laptop, and there's cords coming off it because I've got it hooked up to my TV via HDMI. But I'll show you around it a little bit.
I want your gaming chair, man. That's a neat chair you have there. I like that. Oh, see, I've never seen this side of your place.
I know, no one usually does. It's just the angles don't quite work with it. So I've got over there. I can't really see it, but where's my camera?
So that thing to the right there, at the furthest right before the wall as well. I see like a big picture and a bunch of like smaller things. What's that about? It's kind of gray. It's kind of. I see a big picture of somebody right there in the middle of the screen. What's that about?
Yeah, that's a football team, and that's all the things that are in there are football collectible cards with autographs on them.
Oh, awesome! All right.
Yeah, and then all these. I'm a basketball card collector, so there's some of my good basketball cards and Transformers and over here.
I like your bar area over there. No, I like your place, man. Your place is awesome. It's the bachelor pad of bachelor pads.
Yeah, very much, man. That's what I like being here, but unfortunately I've got to move.
Hey Mick, we must shop at the same shop. I've got a similar chair. See?
Yeah. Oh, you do, don't you? Yeah. So what are those chairs about? Are they expensive? Is it awesome? Are they worth buying?
I think it was about 160 bucks. But yeah, I've used this every day as my chair for 2 years, and yeah, it's great.
All right. That's awesome, right? Do like the arms raise and lower, and it's got a bunch of features and shit. You can like this and that and the other. Okay, they come up, right?
Anyway, it does raise, but it's got a problem with the gas lift where it's slowly just like.
Oh yeah,
Over
right.
Mine's still good.
Those are awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna invest in a new chair for my. I'm not really a gamer, but I do sit here for hours on end sometimes. So I want to get a good solid chair that's comfy, and I would be willing to invest some money into something like that. Mine's just like I don't really.
If you're sitting there for a long time, these chairs are definitely worth it over a normal chair. I can sit in a normal chair for a couple of hours. I can sit in this chair for 8 hours.
Right. No, I can imagine. Trap says the can't join, won't let me. Oh well.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you after that, Travis, man. That's kind of everything that I know of how to do it.
Yeah. If you've downloaded or an awesome Mark can tell you better, but if you've got with the Google Hangouts thing uploaded or downloaded, however you want to put it, if you've got that on your computer, it should allow you in with that.
You can have like 20 people or 8 people or something connected.
Yeah.
So everyone else has got into it. I'm just, what can I do to try to help?
Yeah, like 20. Sorry.
Okay, so I'll go to Google Hangouts.
Yeah, like I said, they've kind of made it tricky anymore, and I'm not real versed with all this stuff, so I do good to make it into some of these things. But dude, if I can make it, you can make it. with a name like drunkinone, doesn't that explain everything? If I can do it, you can do it. It's not impossible.
Yeah, it sounds to me that you don't have a Google Hangouts account, or you're not logged into the Hangouts, mate. Because you should be able to, basically, if you're logged into that or logged into Google, you should be able to just follow that link, and it shouldn't let you in.
Yeah.
And then it should be an option there up on the right somewhere. It should be green, but yeah. Or just below the green banner, below the green banner, there's a video call. It says click to start video call when you hover over it.
Yes, sir.
That should be it, man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this isn't any kind of elite group that we're in. If you, it's just a matter of figuring it out. Once you get it once, you'll be able to do it again, right? It's not like this is some kind of weird elite group.
Yeah.
You can do this too, honest.
Hey, so can't join, won't let me. Oh well. Program shit. Use another one, mate. There's millions of people around the world use this program. I don't think it's the program's issue, dude. I'm logged into it. I'll show screenshot. I click the start big call, and it throws me to help page. Okay, well if it does that, man, there's something going wrong on your end or its end. Yeah. It worked for other people, man. I honestly don't know what to tell you, dude.
Yeah, right. Just keep playing with it. You'll figure it out. All right. It gets tricky. And then, yeah, like you're saying, you had to hit that weird banner at the top of it. And you got to move your mouse around. It's going to say, click here to do this. And then it's going to ask for your permission. Can I use your camera? Can I use your microphone? It's like, okay. Yeah. We're not in any elite group. You should be able to make it here. It's tricky. It's not easy,
All right, guys. Well, I'm live too. I'm streaming the live stream as well.
Right.
And so you're reaching out to a lot more people.
Sweet. Well, hello, a lot more people. I'm going to crack my beer.
To a lot more people.
It says there's
Chill. What is that? What you drinking, Mick?
Chill, man.
All right. I'd never had that one. I've seen it. I haven't tried it. Yeah, I've seen that one.
It's not one of the worst lime beers around. you can get the artificial ones that aren't very good. But yeah, this one's nice. It's light. Yeah, good for a midday beer.
Well, in that case, I'm going to get a beer. Stuff yes.
Well, hell yeah.
Join it, Mark. Get in on this.
Yeah. Grab me one. Okay, I will be right back. I am about 6 paces away from my keg, and I'm gonna pull me another pint off the keg. I'll be right back. I can still hear you, so don't talk shit about me now. I can still hear you now. I'm only going about 6 paces. I'll be right back.
Yeah, we've lost your cam, but yeah, you said you can't do the free junction.
Mark, what you can do is you can just go up to the top of your thing and you can say mute your microphone or turn camera off, and then it'll just bring your logo up instead if you don't want your cam on.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, today I'm drinking. Oh, my camera's over here. Iron Jack full strength.
What is that like? Is that just?
I don't know. I had a sip of it the other day at work, and it was all right. So this is the one that the rep actually gave me.
Oh, nice.
The rep came around and said, "Hey, you're getting this at work, so yeah, try it."
Yeah, I got some beers from reps. I got a 4-pack of Modus beers. They're like 8% beers and bloody really nice craft beers. We got some White Brick ones, and I got some other ones as well from reps, which is awesome.
Nice.
Oh yeah, there it is. That looks good.
Oh yeah,
nice.
It's a bit of hazy IPA. This is a clone of a beer that is around here. I don't know what their distribution is. I'm sure, very sure, it's not making it all the way to Australia. But this is one called Yellow Rose. It's an IPA, but it's not really bitter on the other end of it, on the back end of it. It's a smash beer with German Pilsner malt and Mosaic. And that's it. It's a little bit hazy. I tried it at a pub, and I fell in love with it. I found the clone online, and I brewed it myself. This is I brew a lot, but I fell in love with this beer at the market, and I decided to get one of my own. Thank you for presenting. The little hazy on the outside of the glass is the cake, but it's a hazy IPA, and it's not like I said, it's not really bitter on the back end. It's just a damn beer. It's what the fancy name is quaffable. You can drink the shit out of this thing. You can drink the shit out of this thing. They're pretty damn young.
Nice. Oh, Cammy. Oh, hell yeah. I'll drop the link now, Cammy.
Cheers.
And Travis, Era, you're not allowed to join the chat. I don't know what's going on with yours one, man.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, quit presenting me, damn you. Oh, I mean, presenting me.
The camera shy now, huh?
Right, take it off me, damn you. Yeah, that's the link, guys. If you've got the other stuff uploaded or however you be, what you drinking there? What you got?
He's got an Iron Jack, which is an Australian.
Is it backwards or is it just me?
Okay.
Is it backwards?
Okay. No. It's right on this end. It's right on this end.
That's cool.
That's what's weird about a lot of this. Lately, everything has been backward. All the reviews and stuff are just a lot of the stuff that's being uploaded to YouTube is all backward. But no, it looks right on this end. It looks backward to you, maybe, cool. But it is right on this end.
It looks backwards to me because the camera's the camera set up.
Okay.
And whatnot.
Travis, when you click back into it, there's a banner that's got like all of our little all of our little circles, our icon things. It's going to be on the right toward the top. Click into that. See if that doesn't help. It says that to me a lot. So close out of all that crap. Click into it one more time, and then there's going to be all of our icons.
Yeah, that's a good. It's a good tip for any tech man. If it's not working, restart it and try again.
Yeah, back out and try again.
Pardon me.
Give me just a second. Maybe I can try to help out with a screen share. I am not really versed with this. Believe me, if I can make it here, you sure can too. because I'm an idiot like that. Okay, let me try to move this here. Move this over here. Give me just a second. Now, awesome Mark. Now he's probably go like, come on, now I could have done that. Let me try to show you what I'm doing. Hopefully this makes some kind of sense.
Hello.
Okay, so
yeah, nice.
Can you see me here? So this is what I'm doing. And then so you click into here. Oh, it's not showing on the same damn screen. I'm not sure if I'm showing you the right thing.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh yeah, okay. So you want to be up over here, I think, if I'm not mistaken. If this doesn't work over here, go to this. I'm in here, so it's not going to respond the same. But if you click into this and that doesn't work exactly, I'm messing shit up now, aren't I?
No, you're still in there. Just open up the call.
So you go here. If nothing else, you got to click on click up here. It's going to say to click into this, I think. All right. Awesome Mark is the man, and he knows the thing. So I might be telling you wrong, but you should be able to make sense of it through that.
Well, you just did something. I don't know how to bring up my screen instead of my cam and show that. So you've done something.
On the left, Mick, there's a green screen share button. So rather than running it through your camera, it shows what's on the screen.
Okay. All right. I know what. Also, Drunken One must have accidentally cancelled out on the thing. Oh, hang on. It didn't work. Hold on. It didn't work. Okay, so maybe there's something wrong. What's going on? I don't know why things aren't working. Okay, so I go to invite people.
That could be the difference. It could mean you
have to invite. I told you I wasn't good at this. I'm back.
You got it.
I clicked out of my own fucking screen. Anyway, if I can manage this, y'all can do it too. I clicked the wrong damn X. Right?
Yeah, no. Cammy seems to be having a slight issue with the link as well, maybe. So I've just done it. Put it there again.
Right, yeah. You're just holding your tongue wrong. You just keep clicking. You'll figure it out. You'll get here.
It's got me bugged, man. It's got me bugged. I don't get it.
I know. Now, see, awesome Mark, he's got it going on. He knows how it all goes. He's screaming this on a whole different thing, even, you know. He's the man.
One of my viewers is saying hello. Say hello to the comic ghost.
Hey, Ghost. I like the name, the comic ghost.
Howdy.
It's very funny, but scary at the same time.
Right?
He's laughing. He's laughing. I wish we could migrate the chats.
Migrate? Hold on.
Quit with your words, damn you.
I've got it in two different boxes. I got my chat and your chat, so I can read both.
Gotta watch this guy. He's got some voodoo going on here, right? He's got some voodoo. Yeah.
And I've linked both your channels in my description of my live stream too. So.
Sweet. Cheers, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah. See, for most people in Australia at the moment, they're at work. Well, most of them, kind of at work on a Monday, but.
Oh, it's Monday there. What time of the day is it there, Mick?
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock in the afternoon?
Yeah.
That's insane, man.
But it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah.
Right, I got the whole map behind me, and my kid calls it my stalker map, and it's like, no, I just try to understand. I'm trying to understand where people are from. I know that people in the UK are 6 hours ahead of me, depending on where you're at in the U.S., but about 6 hours ahead of me. But yeah, you're like, you're in a whole different time zone entirely.
Yeah, I can see Mick's face on your map.
Tomorrow afternoon, it's still baffling to me. That's the only reason I have the map, is to try to figure out like what, where you're at and what time zone you're in. You're tomorrow afternoon. Awesome, man. That's weird.
We're from the future.
Yeah, I know, right? Makes sense.
Every time someone asks me for the lotto numbers, what you have to reply is that each number is scattered throughout my videos, so you have to watch the videos to get all the numbers.
There you go. Nice,
and they just flash for a second, so you have to pause it.
Right. Pay attention.
It's flash advertising.
This is the last credits. Yeah.
And that's the Powerball.
Yeah, that is pretty weird. I mean, it is what it is, but it's baffling how we're all on the same, we're all on the same screen and talking to each other, although we're so many hours different. Y'all are like 16 hours ahead, right? 16 hours?
Between 14 to 16, like 14 hours ahead for Massachusetts.
Depending on if you're on daylight savings or not.
Right.
Yeah, we don't get daylight savings here, but I think you guys get it there as well, and that's another time fuck around.
So 12 hours difference. 12 hours difference would bring us, that'd be like 11 a.m. there. But you're 2, right? You're 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so that's another 4 hours. Yeah, so you're talking about like 14 hours difference. 13, 14, whatever. Yeah. It's a ways ahead. That's crazy. It's crazy. It's awesome. And if I ever traveled to where you live, I wouldn't go, not to look at the world map. I wouldn't go across this way. I'd go the other way. I mean, you think about it, right? Australia really isn't far from the U.S. If I had west, it's not really that far. Heading east is a long way across, but heading west, we're really not that far apart,
Yeah. Can I send you an invite? I can try to send you an invite, Cammy. I think it ends up going kind of the same link as what the last one was, but I need a email, I think, to be able to send that.
And any more of the email thing is the way to go about it. Yeah, I think is the deal with that.
Oh, we got Rob93 Aquatics in the chat. How you doing, Rob?
Buddy Rob, yeah. He's from
just finishing work and coming home and feeding the fish, wouldn't you? Getting all the kids fed.
All right. Does Rob have kids? I didn't know if he had kids. Well, yeah, he's got fish. We know that. Rob is always there on Craft Beer Pour. Rob is always part of the group. Rob's awesome.
Rob's an awesome guy, and to show how awesome Rob is, he gets a wrench.
Okay, there's Cammy. Oh no, Cammy asked us. I love that email.
Oh no, Cammy.
Oh no, Cammy. I love that email. So that's great email. Yeah.
Stop chatting for a second. I'm trying to copy and paste this email. It's moving.
Oh no, that was easy. Oh no, Cammy SS. That's great. Only Cammy.
Okay. Copied that, and I'll just delete that for you, Cammy, so it's not lingering in the chat. There we go.
Okay, I love Cammy's videos. I have a short attention span, but none of her videos are over like a minute long, They're very easy to watch,
They are like you're walking into somewhere, like, oh, quick, watch this while I'm walking into work or something like that.
Right, yeah, exactly. And it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt that she's really easy on the eye,
That doesn't hurt either.
It sure doesn't hurt.
Why don't you let me press invite?
Okay. Give me just a second, boys. I'll be back. I gotta go water the toilet seat. My wife loves it when I do that. I'll be right back.
The Comic Ghost is in the chat. Hello.
Hello, Comic Ghost.
Okay, so why isn't it letting me just send that invite off?
I don't know. Unless you've got to have like a premium subscription to have more than 3 people.
No.
I wouldn't think so, but...
No.
I
Okay.
teleported.
It's teleported. Hello from Mark's live stream.
Oh, there we go. Oh, Travis is on!
Right. I'm fucking here, eh?
Oh, you got
You want to know what the fucking problem was? You had to go through fucking Google.
Yeah. Son of a bitch. I don't know if that's sent into you through email, Cammy. I've pressed invite, but it doesn't seem to be acting the way it should be. Let me know if it doesn't email to you.
Here's what I'm drinking.
Yeah.
A little bit of pale ale.
Yeah, it's very pale. It's very see-through.
Let me present you, buddy. All right, you're up presented for everyone to see. Hey, have you got a backdrop? You got a backdrop, okay?
Yeah, it's green screening.
Because you drop your arm dropped out. They're like, oh, he hasn't even got an arm. What happened to that?
Yeah, I know. It's like a green screen, homie. It's all good.
Nice. What do you got that for? What do you do with that?
Well, I do a bit of gaming and shit, so streaming with Twitch.
Hey, I want that shirt. Where did you buy that shirt from?
My missus got it for me, actually.
Mind you, I'm not a dad. I just want the one that says, "This is awesome."
Oh, dude, what happened to your arm? Oh, your umbrella.
Yo.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I suppose I'm the youngest.
Google issue. So maybe that's the same thing for you, Cammy. Maybe it's a Google issue.
We got to verify your Google? Is
Yeah,
that
well,
what
I know. I had to use my Google browser. It wouldn't let me use Firefox or internet.
Yep.
I had to go into fucking Google. It's, you know, like
Chrome. Download Google Chrome.
Cammy, no.
The browser. It was all to do with the browser.
You probably know that. But yeah.
So remember that for next time. If anyone's having fucking trouble, find out whether they're using, you know, Google Chrome. If they're not, they won't fucking get in.
That's good to know.
So the trick is Google Chrome. The trick is Google Chrome. Is that the deal?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So what are you sipping on there, Travis? What was it?
That's me homebrew pale. It's just 2 days in the keg now. It's got
Don't put it out that far, it disappears.
Centennial.
Did you put it in front of you?
I'm putting it to the wrong fucking screen here. Hang on.
That's
The Centennial and Citrus, I don't know, just a few days in the keg. It's got to clear right up yet. But there you go. They should be able to see that better now. And I've got a Mosaic and Citra one as well. And I've still got that chili stout on keg as well on tap. I like the chili stout.
Yeah, I'm afraid
warm. Good for the winter time. Ghost chilies in my stout there. Fucking warms you up good and proper.
That's why it gives it that reddish colour, huh? Like amber.
Guys.
No, that's not in this one. This is just the pale ale. But in my stout, black stout that I got, I'll pour one in a minute.
Oh, black stout with chili would be alright. What else? You got a bit of chocolate and roasted coffee and that in the
got a heap of choc malt in the in the brew and shit like that to add some flavour.
I've just found a malt that I'm really, really liking. The Gage Road's Little Dove use a caramel malt, and it's fucking yummy.
Yeah, you can add a bit of caramel malt, biscuit malt. They add a little bit of nice flavour, you know, for not a main grain, but a bit of extra, you know.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of this.
So you're Travis Frick? Is that you?
Yeah.
Travis Frick is me.
I get it. Why do you not have any subscribers? What's up with that?
I don't have a YouTube, or I don't really use YouTube for anything. I use.
You just do straight. You just do Twitch.
Oh, okay. I don't mean to be like in your face or whatever, but I'm a home brewer also, and I'm just curious why you have 0 subscribers. and you're here on the channel.
Yeah, just don't stream. Simple. I don't brew beers and stream brewing or anything like that. I do a bit of gaming, but that's...
I do gaming, Travis, too.
No. That's awesome. I'm just kind of curious. I wanted to sub to you, but if you're not putting out videos, there's no sense in that. I will be a subscriber if you like.
Hey, I can put out videos, but I've got the computer to do it, but I just never fucking do it.
There's a lot of work. There's a lot of work involved.
We're far behind everyone else in the world as far as streaming goes.
No, it's not about streaming even. I'm a home brewer myself, and you seem like you've been like brewing for a while, and there's a whole community that does these things, and I'm surprised I haven't heard of you or seen you.
Mosaic. I've been for a few years, but I learnt off my cousin, and he's got the top score for Queensland this year for homebrewers, 90 out of 100.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. You'll have to get me some of that to try, man. I might have to try his stuff.
Oh, yeah, I've got his recipe here. I could fucking brew one up and bring one in. It's fucking, good shit. Real good brew. He goes in all sorts of categories. He's got award-winning pale ales, stouts, freaking everything.
Nice. Awesome.
He really knows his shit. He taught me, and it's good.
I'm your first freaking subscriber. I tell you that. I'm your first.
Travis, long way to the top, bro. Long way to the top.
Any home friend of mine. Any guy that brews their own beer is a friend of mine. I'm in. I'm your first freaking. When you put out your first video, I will be notified.
Make sure you hit the bell.
Hit the damn bell, right?
Hit the bell.
Very good.
I'm gonna put half beer into it. I'm gonna go for a leak. I'll be back in a sec.
Okay.
Chat amongst yourselves.
I like the armless T-shirt there, Travis.
You want to check over this recipe? I could give you this award-winning pale ale that my cousin brews and look over the recipe and see what you think. I'll take a screen. I've got Beer Smith, so I'll just fucking take a photo of it or whatever.
Okay, I'll put some garble in here, and you can find me there. Leave it on my about page. I literally put in just a garble, hit the three whatever. I literally just put in some garble. Hit the 3 dots. You can find me there. I think I have an about page on there if they haven't changed that yet. And send me that recipe. I like pale ale. This one here, I was just bragging it up to the boys, is just a smash beer. It's German Pilsner malt, German Pilsner malt.
I don't know the smash beer. I don't mind the smash beer myself, but the best smash would have to be Pilsners and Saz. The grain, you know what I mean? Proper Ches Pilsner.
Sure. Yeah, just plain and simple. Yeah, plain and simple. My brewed gear is super easy. I got a couple of like Big K that I don't know what you call it. Y'all do liters over there. Anyway, these are like 15.5 gallon kegs, like a beer keg, and one is my HLT, one is the boil kettle, and in between is like just a cooler. I do a 3 vessel system and really generic, no pumps, no nothing like that. I don't mind. I don't do any kind of pH crap or anything like that. It's really just. I don't know. I don't keep up with any of that shit. I don't nerd it up at all. I make some beer that either you like it or you don't. Whatever. I make it really simple. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I try not to nerd it up too much. It's just beer after all. Come on, it's just beer, right?
Yeah.
Sorry you're having troubles, Cammy. I don't know what's going on with Google Hangouts today. Maybe it's because we're in the future and you guys over there don't have the technology to beam into our time period and be live. Except for Drunken One. Texas apparently has great internet. Straight through the stratosphere.
What is the internet like over there, Drunken One?
I don't know. You seem like you're really you know what numbers are about. I have no idea when it comes to like megabits or whatever. It's not terrible, but I'm sure it could be better. I live kind of in the country. I don't think of like I live in the middle of nowhere, but I'm not in the city. I don't have
same as us.
I'm not. We don't have what you call it, the damn fiber optics crap out here.
Yeah.
So we're not like in the city, but it's all right. It's all right. I really don't know how it compares, to be honest. It works.
I think you guys would probably be on par about what we have in Australia as our best. Your worst is probably Australia's best because we don't have great internet. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Mine has gotten better since one of our main service providers over here is Telstra, and I got an email from them saying that they've complimentarily sped up our speed. So I think they're guaranteeing us at least 12 megabytes per second where I live now. Whereas before they were only guaranteeing 4 megs.
Yeah, I'm not sure where you could put shots there, Travis. Yeah, I don't think there's any options for screenshots to go in this kind of stuff. You could probably put a link into it, like if you put them up, I don't know, on maybe your Facebook or somewhere that you could put a link to go to, or on a cloud page or just one of those pages. I'm not sure, man.
I see. Yeah, we don't have any fiber optics out this way. The thing out here is there just won't be enough subscribers to make it to where they would validate bringing like a better service out here.
Yeah,
a lot of out here are like dead end roads, and so they're just until they get
it costs a lot to
bigger
put the cords in
base,
all the way though.
Yeah, it's not. It works, but it's not the best by no means, you know.
Yeah, no, that's kind of like Australia. We've got a lot of places that the fibre optics it's not worth laying fibre optics out there because of what's out there.
Right.
But yeah,
I tell you what, if you go to Singapore, oh my god, they have the best internet.
Around here, so we have it, but it's only to the street or the end of the street.
On the street.
Right, yeah. It's not in your hood, but it's in your buddy's hood. It's like shit.
Yeah.
And then it's copper right from the box to the house.
Yeah. So it might as well not be fiber optics because you can only put so much through copper anyway. So it's kind of here we're going to do this, but it's not going to help you in any way. But hey, we did it.
We're going to put 500 megs per second to the box, but we're only going to put 10 megs per second to each house connected to that box.
And they don't even do it
connected to 20
houses. I can go and
houses.
plug my laptop into and try to get it. If they had an access there, I would get myself a 500 meter bloody. Not even good.
You know the weird thing is, it's still baffling to me how I can communicate here in Texas. And you're in Australia, and there's 2 wires that can communicate me to the world. There's 2 little teeny wires that make me communicate overall. I mean, yeah, we all complain about our service and shit, but look at what we got, man. I'm communicating. I'm in Houston, Texas, just north of. But anyway, I'm in Houston, Texas, and you're in Australia. And through 2 teeny little 22 gauge wire, 24 gauge wires, or whatever, we can communicate. I got audio and visual. I can see your bald head and your nodding head. You know,
this needs television.
Isn't that amazing?
And at the same time, I can have another thing open with some porn on it and watch it live.
I know, right?
Yeah, beep, 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 beep.
I'm an electrician by trade, so you know I don't know anything about the data end of it. But when it comes to powering something, you know, isn't it awesome? You know, through 2 little wires, we can make all this crap happen. I can see Travis, and he's looking at a screen, and you know, it's awesome, man. It's awesome. This is all. It's cool how we can do this.
Yeah, it's fantastic, man. And it looks like we're down to 1 viewer left. So I think there's a lot of people that can't get in. And like I think Cammy might be trying to reload a lot of things and restart.
They got to get Google Chrome if they want to get in.
Yeah. Well, the whole thing is with this deal is it's called Google Hangout. So you have to have a Google products to get in. You got to be doing Google. You got to do the Google Chrome. The whole key to this, obviously, the common denominator is Google. So if you
if you don't have Google, you don't have it.
Right. You gotta get in the Google family to be able to get. Yeah, right.
All right, I'm gonna go pour myself a stout. I'll be back in a second.
All right, sweet. I want to see this.
That OSB thing is weird, man. He's still part of him left and the other part of him left. You know?
Yeah, I've got a whole lighting and a backdrop thing that I can all set up, but it's huge, man. I don't know if I want to set it up to do that. Until I move out, I've got a good backdrop for the brew review videos. But when I move out, I might end up using that. And, I don't know, get a nice, really classic, nice looking bar as a backdrop behind me, and I can just do it in a room somewhere. Like,
yeah, or just throw up a green screen.
Yeah, I've got a green screen and a black backdrop with a big frame and everything, a proper photography one that's got that curve in it and everything like that. Yeah, I got that given to me from a guy who doesn't do photography anymore. Well, he's loaned it to me long term. You know, he doesn't want it back because he's not going to do the photography again. But yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I don't know that much about it. I'd like to get into it. I haven't done any of that quite yet. I don't have a badass backdrop or whatever, but yeah, it would be neat to learn that to where I could be able to do things. That's pretty neat. I would like to learn how to do that.
Yeah, if I don't know how to do something, they just start doing
Back
it.
with a stout.
I didn't know. Oh, nice. I didn't know how to do websites.
Bring it up so you can have a look.
For a business I was doing. So I taught myself how to do a website, and that became part of a business, and I sold websites for a while. I didn't know how to edit these videos. I bought a video editor, started playing around, and now I can edit other people's videos.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Look at that head, Travis. Wow.
Look at that.
Get that presented. There we go.
Yeah, I was going to say, present Travis. And
Yeah, there you go, fellas. There's me stout. Fucking cheers.
That looks good.
Give us a flavor profile. Come on.
Oh, look at that head, eh?
Look at the phone and the mustache. Doesn't that say everything, right?
Hey, you watch my videos, you know I like a good head.
It's got a nice to it.
Hey, Travis, I've seen those glasses at the Kombucha Club Tavern. You didn't happen to steal one, did you?
No, I got my cousin to.
Oh, cool. That's all right.
Wow. It's like with your video, you're like your hair is there, and then it's gone, then it's there. And
no, that's the
your head. That's pretty weird.
He's got something there the same color as the screen behind him, but yeah.
It's like your hair is there, and then it's gone. It's like
it's cutting in and out because of the green screen.
No. As for your stout, yeah, that is what is my house beer. You know, I like a stout. I do a dry stout. Super cheap to make.
Yeah, there's 300 a weed in this one to give it a bit of a dry.
There you
go.
Yeah,
no.
300 grams a week in this sucker.
I can brew a 5-gallon stout for like $18. I don't know how that relates to your dollars there, but $18, I can brew a 5-gallon batch of stout, which is.
So I usually buy my grain, you know, like your bulk base malt. So I usually get them 25 kilos, you know, which is what, about 50 pound or something like that. Bags of it.
A whole bag, yeah, a whole bag here, yeah.
Yeah, I don't fuck around. I go bulk. So
you know, that's what I get. Yeah. That's me. I need to get a mill to be able to chop them up myself. But
yeah, got the mill.
Yeah.
I know how annoying it is not being able to get in. Just ask Travis.
Do you have Google Chrome?
Yeah.
If you don't, you're not getting in here.
Yeah. We found out through Travis that if you're not doing it through Google Chrome, it won't work. But you've cammed up before, and so I'm sure you would have had Google Chrome. But just in case, if you're not doing it through Google Chrome, there is a link just up there to download Google Chrome. But as I said, I'm sure you've got it. But I appreciate you trying, and maybe next time. But yeah, thank you very much. Even if you just want to hang out in the chat, if your phone's got battery, that is.
Yeah,
I've actually got this stout in a competition at the moment. Next weekend.
Who's holding that?
Lawton Petrie show's on.
Oh yeah.
So that's for the Lawton Petrie show. I got my beer in there. Let's see how it goes.
Sweet. How many categories are they doing?
I think it's only 5 cats.
Yep.
5 categories. Yeah. And you're only allowed 1 beer per category. God damn it. But
yeah. Oh well, no. You put your best one forward. But the problem is at the time, hey, how do you get 5 different brews going if you want to go for them all? How do you have them all
well,
there?
you think about a stout and beers like that, they take longer to mature, so you can sort of, you know, bottle them early. During the year, and then, you know, put them in. Like I bottled this stout that's in there now. I've done it way back a few months back. I bottled that sucker. But with the APAs like pales and stuff like that, because of all the hops, you sort of want to. You don't want them to stay for fucking 6 months before.
You need them fresh.
Yeah. You want to get them in there nice and fresh, so you still got all that aroma and everything.
Yeah, fair enough too. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. There's guys 21090 Brewing at the moment that are doing a community kind of brew where they did a live stream and everyone on there got input and voted on what basically what percentage it was going to be, what style it was going to be, what hops we put in there, what grains we used, what flavors we're going to get. Every decision went through the whole community input, and I'm pretty sure they're putting it down or they've just put it down. And yeah, when it all gets ready, anyone who had input, they're going to send out a sample to them. I don't think they'll be able to send it over here. It's way too expensive to send something over here. But I tried to talk them into putting Skittles in it because the New England IPA Skittles.
The Skittle brew. Yeah.
I kept the can of that one. Yeah. That was nice.
Skittle brown. Right.
Hey, here's a good question. Drunken one.
Yes, sir.
Little sip of sunshine. Sip of sunshine. Yeah? What do you rate that as over there in America? Because it's fucking hard to get over here.
It's a great beer. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't know why they don't send it out further.
I don't know if you can or not get it here, but it's hard to fucking find. I know that much. I asked Mick about it the other day on his YouTube.
Yeah, we have some awesome beers over here. New Belgium makes some good products. Lagunitas makes some great products. Super cheap, good product. They need to send them overseas. They need to send them to you know.
Yeah, I had a quick look at that, Travis, and I couldn't find anything over here that carried that one. Yeah, so
great. Like the amount of reviews I've seen from American people on that beer and how good it is, I'm surprised it's not fucking here. That's basically.
Trillium, anything from Trillium is pretty damn good.
Like Sierra Nevada, you know, sort of beers.
Nevada's is good, yeah. See, Nevada's got a lot of different flavors.
I've got a Sierra Nevada pack that I've got to do a review on. That's what the glass that I use for my reviews. I gotta get it.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, I'm not saying they're super duper and expensive, but they're not bad beers. They're not. Anything Lagunitas is all right. You know, it may not be the best ever, but it's a great representation of each style. There's some good beers. We got some good beers.
Hey, look, Mick's coming back with something here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We'll do it.
Yeah. That's Sierra Nevada.
Yeah, there it is. Their pale ale. That's a fucking.
Torpedoes again.
I made a clone of that pale ale before.
Did ya?
Fucking nice.
Yeah, that I can't wait to try too.
Torpedo. Yeah, fucking yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of packs, and then I spent like $200 on all the individual ones. I've still got my bottom of my fridge is still full of really niche craft beers like Canada and around Australia.
So when's the party at your place, Mick?
No, I need to do reviews on those.
I'll come do a review.
And we'll fly drunken one over.
I'll bring a keg around. We'll get real fucking plastic.
Yeah, party at Mick's house. I'm headed to Australia. I'll be there in a minute.
Must do it through live.
Yeah, it's like only a 14-hour flight. You'll be right.
Right? Yeah. Go west. Don't go east. Go west. It's closer.
So they say.
Right, so yeah,
See this head retention? See this head retention? Look, still got fucking nice head on that.
That's awesome. Yeah. They're
that. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And that's nearly 3 months old, that beer. It's fucking great.
That's what makes it better. On a beer like that, that's what makes it better.
Oh, yeah. The time, for sure.
IPA not so much, but yeah, that stout, it's going to get better in the bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, how much chili comes out of that, though?
What was that?
How much chili comes out of that one?
How much chili? Enough to give you like a bite at the end of every sip, like just a bit of heat in your mouth and throat, you know? It's not burning, but so I do like my chilies.
You use the seeds and the flesh?
Yep. Everything.
Yeah, because
two roast chilies.
When you get the what is it? The wild turkey and honey sting that's got ghost pepper in it. I believe they only use the flesh, not the seeds, so it doesn't give you
very mild.
Give you the flavor.
Yeah, no, you've got the flavor in this,
Yeah. I don't like the chili burn, but it sounds like I'd like the stout. But yeah, the chili burn. I've had a chili beer before, and
it's not a burn. It's just a nice bit of heat in your mouth. I didn't overdo it, you know, with the chili.
This chili beer I had, man. I'm sure there were floaties in it, and
this thing, man. If I put this shit to the light, you know, it fucking glows. Like, you can see straight through the shit. Even though it's stout, it's that fucking clear. Like, you know, put it up to a light, it just fucking glows.
That's good.
I like cold crash at Hamilton as well. A couple of little tricks to help clear a beer up.
Yeah.
With gelatin or
cold crashing.
Cold crashing.
And of course, like finnings, like you know, use Irish moss and shit like that.
Yeah, Irish moss. Yeah.
Irish moss and shit like that right at the end of the brew. Make everything drop.
So you're coming over and you're stopping by and picking up Cammy on your way through, Drunken One? Nice.
Yeah.
I'll pick up some more Skittle Grab.
We're going to get some Skittles. Go on.
I'm not far away from Mick, so it'll definitely be gone.
Yeah, Mark as well. Mark would be over here in 15 minutes.
Maybe 25. I'm a bit further down the highway now.
Oh, yes, that's right. Far a bit.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much, Mark, for subbing. Yeah. I'll be sure to sub you back, baby.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
This one's supposed to be hazy. It's one of those hazy IPAs that everybody's digging. That's the hazy IPA.
Yeah,
It's
definitely hazy, that's for sure.
It's good just the same. It's not overbearing. It's not too much.
Is that the one where you use the Pilsner base mold in, is it?
This is a German Pilsner malt. German Pils and Mosaic, and that's it.
Yeah.
Smash beer, you know.
Yeah, beautiful.
Right. I had it at a bar, and I fell in love with it, and I was like, hey, I can brew that, you know. And sure enough, I did it. And
Mosaic's one of my favourite hops. I like that one.
There is nothing wrong with it. I'm proud of this beer. It's one of the better beers that I've made. I'm probably gonna have this as my house beer. I do
what
like
yeast? What yeast did you use for that one?
SO5.
Oh yeah, SO5. Yeah, which is the safe ale. Fucking yep.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, I know the one.
Yeah. Safe ale SO5. or it could be WLP 001 or whatever. It's the same thing pretty much, but it's just a common yeast that we use here quite a bit.
I've used it a fair bit as well.
The other that I like to do as like a house beer, I don't care what season it is. I do that dry stout all the time. I forget what goes into it. Anyway, yeah, I do a dry stout a lot, and it my boys that I hang out with, they're of course they're the regular macro drinkers, and they're not into any dark beers or whatever.
Yeah, I get a few people that visit me, and they're not into their APAs or IPAs. They don't like their fruity beers, and
right.
When I lay down the Pilsner for them, they're over in the fucking flocks, like they come over in the droves.
Yeah, well, I brew. As a matter of fact, I've got 10 gallons of a premium American lager. It's like a Michelob clone, and so they like that. But they're like, "Whoa, this tastes different." I was like, "Well, yeah, it's homebrew, and of course it's more flavorful because it's like real malts and real in it.
It doesn't get filtered out."
And then a few beers in, they're like, "Damn, I got a buzz on," you know. I was like, "Well, okay, well, yeah." I'm not saying it's so much stronger. They say, well, but it tastes really good. And I was like, yeah, well, it's the way it's supposed to be, you know? What they're used to
drink
is a watered down version of that same thing. It's awesome. It's very filling. It's heavy in calories is what it is, but it's very filling and it's very flavorful. And they just don't know how to take it, you know? It's like, no, it's homebrew. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah. But it's kind of weird like that. No. So my normal beer that I always have around is a good stout, a dry stout. I did a strong ale. I did a what do you call it? It's a strong. It was like a 10%, a 10.5% strong ale. Belgium strong ale. It was really strong. It was like twice the cost of a normal brew to brew this damn thing. But I guarantee
it's a bit like brewing an IPA. You know, the amount of hops that go into an IPA or you know.
Right.
That really bounces up the price, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, and that's what this one is here. Yeah, the strong ale was heavy in malts, and so that's what drove up the price on that. But this particular beer, yeah, there's like 4 ounces of hops that went into that 5-gallon batch. I brew mine. I like. So it was 8 ounces. Anyway, so yeah, they like you're saying, yes, that drives up the price. But it's just a damn good beer, you know. It's just a damn good beer. But everybody else is used to watered down pilsners that aren't worth a shit, you know. And unless you drink it really cold, it ain't worth a damn, you know. So they just they're not familiar with that, and it's like, whoa, it's got a lot of flavor. That's what it's about. I don't know how everybody has settled for the stuff that they call beer anymore. Before I would drink Busch by the 30 packs, you know, And when I splurge, I get me some Michelob or whatever, you know, and that actually had a little more flavor and a little more of this and that. But it's a damn shame that they've made us enjoy beer that is so thin and so you know, watered down and call it beer when you can brew your own. And look at that glass. Look at that glass right now. Look at how that shit sticks to the glass. The glass is empty, but you can tell there was beer in there. Look at the way
in it, Travis.
Just like this glass.
That's why
like, I don't know how.
We call good head. Good head. We all need it.
Look at that shit clings in the glass, boys. Look. Now that's a beer, one that just clings to the glass and leaves a muddy mess of that glass.
Mm.
Now that's beer. That's what beer is supposed to do, you know?
Yeah, carbonated properly and a clean glass. Yeah.
Sorry about all the whatever you might be seeing. I don't know how to stop that. But anyway, that's what beer is about. One that just makes a muddy mess of the side of the glass. That's beer.
Yeah, get the glasses to do their job.
brew your own. That's the malt sticking to the side. That's what puts on the pounds.
How's your Skittle beer going there, Mick?
I have. That's one I've already.
Oh, right, you're already here, right?
Gone through.
Oh, I thought you just cracked a new one.
Kept a couple of the cans. But the stream is going well, Mark. I was going to say we've hit an hour and a half. And my internet has not appreciated. So I'm happy about that. And Cami in the chat has made give me an idea. I was gonna do this. Well, I had an idea of doing this. What I was gonna do originally was what is whiskey? So explain what is whiskey, what is Irish whiskey, blah 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 blah. But I was also gonna do it with beer. And Cami's basically just reminded me here. She doesn't know the difference between the types of beer, so I should make a video explaining it. So I think that's a great idea. So, but that's going to be an editing nightmare. So it's going to be all a bunch of videos and pictures and call-outs and editing and da-da-da with doing a voiceover or something like that, I believe. Well, that's what I'm envisioning anyway. So that's going to take a little while to do. But I've got to name it after Cami as well. So I'm going to put it up to public interest as well. If anyone has any ideas what we could go with in the name of it, kind of bringing Cami into it. If you want Misty as well, Cami Misty can be part of the name. But anyone comes up with ideas explaining what beers are using Cami or Misty in the title, let me know.
I got to stew on that one for a minute. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I can't think of anything that yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah,
I don't want to make it. I understand what they're all about. Yeah. Well, hopefully, I didn't understand what different beers were all about really until I started drinking them, and then kind of just asking questions of, oh, what was in that? And then, yeah, realizing, just what an ale and a lager is, and then what a pilsner is. Most of it's all just subcategories that don't mean all that much, or it means what it's made from, or what the main ingredient is, or the way it's brewed. That's kind of what their categories are. But, yeah, I might look into that and see what I can do there.
It's I don't know. I was a bit explaining to someone the other day, like the difference between a stout and a porter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a subcategory in my opinion. All right, they're all stouts, but porter's a subcategory.
All right. Well, good. Now that's what you're saying. There is easier to explain than what is one beer as opposed to another. I mean, it can be explained, but the difference between a stout and a porter is a lot easier to explain than what is beer and the different styles. Right. A stout and a porter, they're in the same family. They're yes, they're all beers, but
a stout will use more roasted malts as opposed to a porter, which won't.
Right. Okay, I'm not going to school anybody here. I'm sure y'all know. You know the difference between a stout and a porter in the sense that a porter is usually lesser ABV, and the name porter comes from a porter in older times was like somebody who would like be like the mail carrier type, and like so. So the porter was like a lesser version of a stout. So a porter, when he was winded and was thirsty, he would go and have one of these porters, and so it was like a lesser stout, being that he could have a beer to refresh himself, to keep on doing what he's doing during his day's job, and keep on trucking. You know, I before I knew any better, I thought the porter was like the stronger one, like the bigger one.
As far as flavour goes, I reckon the porter is shits all over a stout as far as depth goes. But like you're saying, with the percentage, a stout is always, you know, up there, and the porter's below as far as ABV goes.
Yeah, before I knew better, I thought it was different. Yeah, I thought that the porter was the stronger of the both, but no.
It is as far as flavour goes, but not as far as, you know, percentage of alcohol, ABV.
Right. Yeah, because it was a carrier. It was somebody moving packages and moving things. That was like your mail carrier type. And he stopped in because a lot of times it was done. You know, he just stopped in for a little something to drink. So a lot of times it was a lower ABV. Yeah.
Kemi wants to know.
What's that, Mick?
Kemi wants to know what is malt.
What is malt? What is malt? She asked. What is malt?
Well, malt.
Go for it. I'm going for a leap.
I'll cover this if nobody else wants to take it. You as a homebrewer, you should. I mean, the malt is like the grains. That's the grains that make it. It's the carry on, Travis. You can do this, man. The malt. What is malt? She's asking what is malt.
Malt. You need malt to make alcohol. In all the grains that you put into your brew, and it works as a sugar that the yeast eats. The yeast eats the malt, which turns, which is a sugar, and turns into alcohol. That's why you get malted grains. They're grains for brewing because they're malted. You can brew your beer.
Malts are grains that have been toasted just a bit to give them flavor. And the malt is just like what Travis is saying. They generate the sugars, and as a brewer, all we are really is we're yeast feeders. We are making a good meal for the yeast to eat, and the more malt, the more sugars we can give to the yeast, the more they will give us alcohol. So the
providing you have enough yeast to eat through that shit. But yeah, there's a bit of a balancing act, with the sugar to yeast ratio. But, yeah.
Exactly. Yes, sir. So what we're doing as homebrewers is we are feeding the yeast. We are making a wonderful sweet, what they call wort, or however you want to pronounce it. It's spelled W-O-R-T. We're making a sugary solution made from grains to be able to feed the yeast. The yeast, if you're doing it right, then the yeast will eat almost all, if not all, of the sugars. And when they eat the sugars, they generate alcohol. So they've eaten the sugars, which makes it not so sweet, and then we used hops to make it again not so sweet. That's a different story entirely. But anyway, so what we're doing as homebrewers is we're making a sugary concoction for the yeast to eat, and when the yeast do their business, they give us beer. They give us beer.
So that's the effects. So basically, the malts is basically like the grains we use. You can have different malts, sweet malts, all different types of malts. It's basically just one of the ingredients to go in to give it some flavour and maybe give it a bit of body as well.
Same thing when you're brewing the spirits. Spirits is the same sort of principle. You've got your yeast, you've got your sugar. The yeast goes to town on the sugar and makes you fucking rum.
Yeah.
You know?
So there's the chemical effects. There's the science to it and everything.
Is it legal for y'all to make like spirits over there? Can y'all distill over there?
You just can't sell it. You just can't sell it.
You can't sell it. You can brew it. Yeah, brew it all you want, mate. But you just can't sell it.
It's legal to okay. One more time, pay me stupid. It's legal for you to generate like spirits. You can distill.
All right, hang on. I'll just clarify this. Right,
Yeah.
It is legal for us to turn sugar into alcohol, but for us to make like a corn mash,
that's
different sort of. We're talking like two different stills. You know, there's a still for your moonshine for your corn, and then it's the still for just sugar. You know what I mean? Reflux still, I think they're called.
Okay, right.
Where you have your water in a bubble.
Yeah, over here. I mean, okay. Inevitably, when if you were going to distill anything, whether it's grain or just corn or whatever, you have to make beer before you can make liquor. Is that correct?
No, there's no laws or there's no license or anything or any kind of thing you have to go through to do it. You just have to have the stills and the ingredients to do it. But you just can't make anything out of corn or anything out of that.
Yeah, it's a basic. To make white spirit.
It's illegal to do that sort of still where you have to mash your own corn and that. But to make a still where you just add sugar and it's a reflux still, that's legal.
Yeah, and
whereas you could just add essence to
you can just do it if you have the product to do it.
I think of it still. If you're making moonshine or whiskey or whatever, you first have to generate beer. You're making pretty much a beer, and inevitably you made a wort.
Because your mashing's the sort of the same principle. That's right. But what I'm saying is you can't mash over here for spirits. You've got to make your spirits out of sugar and flavouring.
You use an essence.
An essence. You can't. It's not legal to make a corn mash over here, just like it is illegal over there. You know, it's illegal here as well. But we get by making spirits by adding essence and just using sugar.
Yeah.
The cheap fucking, you know.
Aussie way.
That's a pretty fine line, you know, right there, you know. All right, because everybody that knows I brew beer, they say, well, don't you make your own moonshine or whatever? And it's like, well, I could. I mean, that's taking it one step further is all. If you can make beer, then you can make moonshine. It's a little more refining. You know, you're just taking the steam.
A reflux still will take all the flavouring away. Like if you were to make a mash and then run through the reflux still, it would take all the flavouring away. There'd be no fucking purpose.
Right.
You know? But with a reflux still, you're using your sugar. You wait till it goes into fucking, you know, 100% or 160 proof, whatever it is. Then you water it down, add your flavouring. You know,
it's pretty much
done that way.
But there's also laws in our state, in Queensland anyway, that the amount you have pre-made as well, because you can actually be done for like stock holding and propose to sell it.
Right.
It's like you're hoarding to sell, so it's hard to prove you're not.
It's not for personal consumption, you could say.
Right.
If you have 20 bottles of rum and 20 bottles of Smirnoff and 20 bottles of Scotch in your kitchen cupboard. Yeah,
that makes sense. Yeah. And I told him, I said, yeah, I could probably do that, but I don't want to lose the farm. I don't want to lose the place over, that liquor. Yeah, it's just not worth it, right? We can brew as much. We can brew as much beer as we like here. We can brew as much wine as we like here. Make all the mead you like, whatever. But yeah, when it comes to distilling, that they don't allow it. And the main thing over here, I think, is it's about taxation. It's about you're making, you could inevitably make make and the government not make theirs. And I think that
the government can't lose out on theirs.
Right, they're missing out on some dollars here. They're missing out on dollars. It's about, I think that's the main thing.
Yeah. I'm thinking I might let this run to about 2 hours, and then I might maybe I'll cease it because it'll hit up till 3 o'clock then, and then I think the internet will go really slow until the kids come home from school.
Are we boring you, Mick?
No. I've got to run into town before a few things shut, and I'm thinking the internet's going to go really slow as soon as 3 o'clock hits, because all the kids come home from school and jump on their tablets and computers, so it goes really slow.
Our internet goes, some people's internet goes into like a peak time. And that peak time slows down everyone else's internet between, let's say, 5 and 9 o'clock at night.
I know how that can be. Yeah. Over here it says internet running slow. Want to know why? And then they show these graphs and shit to say, hey, everybody else and their grandma's on the internet right now.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what that means to me? It means, hey, we're failures, and this is our excuse for it not running.
Yeah.
Our failure is using our internet.
Yeah, exactly. They'll show you graphs as to how much we're really failures and how much, we really suck. As to, I don't want to see your goddamn graphs. Just show me some damn internet here.
Apparently Singapore has really good internet.
Yeah, fucking aesthetic.
Yeah, like 200 megs a second.
Yeah. That beats my 40 a second.
Yeah. Download movies like that.
Your OSB is awesome, man. You're just like, you don't see some things and you see others. You're like tipping your glass and then you don't see the glass and all of a sudden it's weird.
He's drinking air.
Yeah, I gotta get some of that in my life. That's awesome.
I just realized I got a big sun line coming through now. Damn it.
It looks good on you.
Who has the children in the room? Who has the children? Is that you, Mick? You have the children in the room? I hear kids in the background.
I've got a kid in the background. My 3-year-old daughter buzzing around a place.
I thought it was Mick's children. Wait, Mick doesn't have any kids.
Yeah, I've got 2 kids. One's home and one will be coming through the door any second, coming home from school.
Yeah. Well, you stepped out for a second. I see one of the kids. They popped into the screen, sort of, kind of, with that OSB. Right. See the half a face, smiley, Yeah.
Always nice to see you too, Cammy. Always sharing the love.
Oh,
it's been going well. My internet stayed up. I've tried this 3 times previously.
Who are you going through with your internet?
Dodo, because it's the only one we get out here in Alimba. There's only 2 providers, and Dodo's and the other one's just one of the new ones that's popped up. Yeah, at least Dodo's been around for long enough where you might get an Aussie to talk to if you ring up their support desk.
I'm off of Eloff Road. I'm not too far away.
Oh yeah,
Eloff
well that's good. Yeah, I think it's a little bit better there. Like we're at the end of the whole thing down the end, and it's just I don't know, not going very well with the internet. It's never been that good.
Yeah, righto.
What I've seen of it. Missed a lot trying to join. Yeah. Sorry you missed that, Cammy. Yeah, Travis had the same trouble. I don't know what it is. It's just been strange.
Did they go through Google? If they don't.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just
No,
sort of,
I tried every other browser before Google, so
yeah.
yeah.
Every other browser will Google.
It's always the last one you try, because once you find something that works, you're not going to keep trying, are you?
No, that's right. I mean, like, it is a fucking Google Hangout, you know. Google.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well.
Well,
Find
I might
these
go
things out.
record a video after this.
Gonna record a video.
We have a kid's home.
What are you gonna record?
One of the guys on my end of the stream wants to play Portal 2 with me. Portal 2, because you can link up and co-op on Portal 2 and do 2-player missions.
Yeah.
I might do that.
Alright, man. Well, thanks for getting the whole thing going. Now I know what to do. I'll wake up tomorrow and I'll be like, oh shit, what button was it I pressed?
That's right, Mick. I'll be here to help you.
Yeah. And get back on the video.
No worries.
Alright, getting a ring bunches over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you sipping on there now, bud?
Me? This one's the other one.
Oh, the first one?
Centennial and Citra.
Oh, okay.
So I've got a couple of different pale ales here.
So you're not meant to mix your own drinks, so you're meant to let the bartenders do that.
Hmm.
I really like the Centennial taste. It's quite fucking unique, I reckon. Adds a nice fucking flavour to an APA or pale ale, you know. Bloody love it. And I mean, when you got 3 kegs full of beer and you've got a shelf that's full of bottles, what do?
Wow.
What do you do?
That's it. Alright, so Cammy, I saw one of your kids pop up. I think I saw a face pop up behind you.
That's scary.
Yeah, up to the combo, Cammy. Enough to make it easy and interesting. But we appreciate how much you tried to get in. That would have been great if you could. But that's all right. I'll be live again.
Try again next time.
Yeah.
Make sure you're trying through Google Chrome and make sure you're bloody logged in and you have an account or a Gmail account.
Today was just a bunch of trial and errors, just trying to get this whole Google Hangouts thing going. I'm just glad I got it done today because I gave myself to the end of Wednesday, so 2 more days to be able to figure it out before I went back to work. So
I set up a private one for me and Mick to just trial it out while not going live, and it worked. So I showed Mick how to do it, and it's working quite fine.
A lot easier than I thought, man, because my problem was I was going to Google Hangouts and trying to do it from there. But I didn't even think about going into Creator Studio and then into
go through YouTube. And it connects to Google Hangouts, and then you live stream through Google Hangouts back into YouTube.
I know, right? So confusing.
Yeah.
I'll draw you a map if you want.
Drew him a map.
So confusing sometimes.
It might be as big as the one behind you. It'll be really big.
I bet you any money he wants to draw that map with fucking crayon.
Yeah, it can be confusing. You know how they've changed shit anymore. It's just it seems so easy before you go to the Google Hangout thing and then do the live stream, blah blah blah, and then they made it like super easy. There's that one on the top corner there, but it ain't quite the same. And I don't know how things have changed. It's become difficult. And I'm not real well versed on these things, but you know, then you have to have this. I mean, it's like what Cammy's going through right now. Unless you have Google Hangouts downloaded, it ain't gonna work. You know, I don't know. I think I got everything downloaded. And then used to, even when we were in these things, you have that little bar across the bottom that says, you know, whatever, you know, the Google extensions. That shit don't work anymore, you know. You go to the corner thing there, like for example, right here in the one that we're doing, you scroll over there, you do the Google toolbox, and then used to. You could have like your name on the bottom. It says in the lower third and this and that. That used to work. It don't work anymore. Yeah, I'll try it right now. I'm gonna put in some garble.
It just said you added toolbox.
Yeah, the toolbox shit don't work anymore. Used to you'd have like that newscaster thing down below. It'd say like drunken one, blah blah blah, and it would be in a certain color or whatever. That shit don't work anymore.
I got an idea for Mick. I got an idea.
Maybe Mick has to do it because he's hosting it.
Like buffering and shit.
Used to, everybody could do it. Mine might be buffering a little bit. I'm working off a 2 wires.
Hold on.
Is there any way to run the program through your video card instead of your CPU?
I've got the Google Toolbox here.
Right, okay. So click that toolbox. And you used to, you would be able to put like your name is display name, and then you could put a tagline, and then you could choose a color, and that used to show like a little bar across the bottom that would say whatever you put in there.
I know.
You choose and then you click on the on button, you know, the whole slider thing, and it would do that, and it would show it looked like a newscaster thing, you know, it was drunken one, and I might put in the tagline, drink it now or whatever. That shit don't work anymore. It used to, it would work. And then it got to where it would work sometimes. Now it don't work at all. It doesn't do that. It's just become more and more sloppy and more things that just doesn't work. So I'm saying it's that you whack your mouse and it's got that shit on the side.
I've got a GTX 970 video card and an i5K overclocked to 4.5 gig. But because it's an i5, when I'm streaming, I usually run streaming through my video card because the i5 doesn't have enough threads to make everything clear.
Yeah.
You're with me on that? So if you can run this program through your video card, it might help the buffering if you are running an i3 or i5. You know, because there's not as many threads as an i7. So that could be the reason for, you know, the dull look and your voice breaking up a bit or whatnot.
Yeah.
That's also cool. I have no idea what the hell you just said to me. No, what I can say is my wife got me a really nice gaming computer. Although I don't game, I have an Ace GL something whatever it is. It's got like an i7 and all the processing. But my computer nerd buddy went, wow, that's a nice computer.
And what do you run, a Mick? You run an i7?
Man, I've just got an old laptop, man.
That'd be the reason right there. See, Mick's just running on a laptop. See, so it might not even be his internet. It could be his laptop that's making the buffering issue. Yeah. How much RAM you got in that sucker? Probably 2 or 4 gig.
2. I'd say it'd only be 2, man.
Yeah. See, and I'm running 16 on my PC.
There's nothing.
I'm running off laptop too.
Yeah, what are you running? MSI or some shit?
Yeah, I am actually. I am on
there you
my
go,
MSI.
see? Big fucking difference, man.
And I'm also running a Logitech HD 1080p camera.
I'm running the what am I running? Logitech. I've got a G300S gaming mouse. The Logitech. I'm running a Logitech for the cam as well. But yeah, I like my Logitech mouse. That's fucking great for gaming.
Yeah. I never gamed on a laptop. I wasn't. Yeah.
But yeah, my system's fucking water cooled and everything. I've got overclocked CPU, all water cooled. Fuck yeah.
Nice. Bit of money on that.
Yeah, water cooled, overclocked. Yeah, like a bit built it piece by piece. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Save
yeah,
up one piece of the computer and save up the next piece, and just fucking whacked it all together in the end. It's about $2.5 grand worth of fucking kit here, but it's.
Okay, I have no idea what all this crap means, but these I think are the credentials to mine.
Yeah, i7. It's only 2.5 gig, but you got 16 gig of RAM. That's good.
Yeah,
your CPU's old, man, because at 2.5 gig, I'm running 4.5.
I don't know much about it. My computer nerd buddy, he put some kind of like an SD drive in there. It's super fast, but
how old is your computer?
A couple of years maybe. It's the 1500 version, or I'm not sure. A couple of years.
Yeah.
It's a gaming type. You seen the credential there for a minute.
Yeah, you're looking about I reckon every 5 years people should upgrade their PC the way shit evolves over time. Yeah.
Things have changed. He put like an SD drive thing in there.
Yeah, solid state drive, so if you boots up fucking just like that, you're straight in, yeah. There's no fucking around when you got one of those. With only 2.5, gig with your CPU speed is kind of low.
I see.
I don't know much about half of mine,
Yeah. When I get off to check your messages, what messages through what platform, Cammy? Was it the email? Because I don't know what email that would have sent you that link to it. Was that? I get bored of that. It was fun. Catch you around. Thank you very much for popping in, Cammy. Have a great evening, I believe it is. And
do I have to keep YouTube open to see the chat?
That'd be awesome.
There's the 3 little dots in the top right-hand corner, Travis. There should be a pop-out chat, and you can pop it out and overlay it on our video screen.
Which corner am I looking at? Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, there'll be 3 little dots.
There it is.
Pop-out chat.
Yeah, I see it.
And then you can just put it over the top of the video. So you can
first time running this program, so
really, okay, yeah, right, yeah. And if you do it that way, you can close whatever else is around it. Yeah, if you do that, if you pop out that chat, you can close everything else, and that becomes its own window.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, you can close out whatever you muted or whatever. You can make that its own window. Yeah.
All right. Well, there's one viewer still lingering around, but I don't know who that might be.
They can linger and listen while we drink.
Well, I was going to have another drink, but I've got to go into town and get me some more beers to drink.
Bloody hell! What are you getting?
I just get the ton as a fridge filler, and that's my normal drink because I've got a fridge full of craft beers that I'm going to maybe do a couple of reviews tonight. Or maybe even get live on tonight and drink a couple of high-end craft brews on a stream, maybe.
Yeah, well, I've got it hooked up on my phone, so I know as soon as you go online.
Well, now I've got the Hangouts going, and I'll wait till maybe, I don't know, 7 o'clock.
And everyone make sure they got some craft beer to drink, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, cheers for that.
I might go on later again tonight. I might go on again tomorrow. I possibly can do it Wednesday and Thursday as well, because Wednesday this week I've got to do an overnight stay at work to get an upgrade happening. So I've got a late start, so I could get on American time. I'll be able to get on about 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. What do we get upgraded? We're getting the pods, the touch screen main system. Yeah. So we're getting that put in there.
Yeah.
So I've got to stay up for that. So yeah, I might be live 1 or 2 more times over the next couple of days.
We're waiting on it. Can't wait till you show up.
What's that?
I said we're ready for you, man. Bring it.
Are you ready? Oh, sweet.
We're ready. Bring it.
I like it. I like it. All right, guys. I might leave it. Well, I might sign off. So you guys could probably stay on if you want.
Yeah, hang on a second. I'm putting this recipe in chat for you there, man. Eh? Look at this award-winning APA here.
Okay.
On the video chat.
Yeah, look at what ingredients are in that and give it a crack, because that combination with those grains there is fucking unreal.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm clicking it right now. There it is. It's the whole damn recipe. Oh yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
So if you can get hold of that shit, I put one more link in for the stuff you can't see down the bottom, because there you can see you've got to scroll to see the rest of it. So I'll put 2 links there. Yeah, that's me cousin's award-winning recipe, and it's fucking it's one mean drop.
That's awesome. Yeah. Hold on to that.
Yeah, hold on to that and give it a crack.
Yeah. I'm willing to try. Sure.
I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy it. There's a lot, because you love your mosaic, so mosaic's in there with a bit of citra.
I gotta stay back. Yeah. I gotta save it already. All right. Shit, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
All right then, guys. Thanks very much for dropping in on this one.
Yeah, no worries, eh?
Damn straight.
Yeah. So yeah, keep an eye out for going live over the next few days. If you guys want to jump in as well, I'm sure I'll do it through Google Hangouts from now on. So there's no reason just doing a hangout if you're not doing this.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I think if I stop this broadcast, you guys would still be talking. I'm not sure, because remember when Craft Beer Force stopped it, and then me and you, drunkinone, was still on.
Yeah, it would just go off live when you end broadcast. It'll go off live, but we'll still be on the hangout.
So, Mark, where are you from, Mark?
I'm in Brizzy.
You're in Brizzy, are you?
Yeah, I used to work with Mick at Caboolture.
Did you? Oh, right. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you'll know we're bloody near us, mate. It's a long flight to get over here.
Yeah, it's a lot. Oh, isn't it, right?
Hey, but you always have a place to stay. I'm sure Mick has a spare bed.
Well, yeah, if my daughter's not in it, yeah, I've always got a spare bed.
You make this. You make your way here, and any of you has got a place to stay here. I'll put you up. You're welcome in. You pull a tab, get your own beer. You know, you just pull
You have a whole bottle shop to look at while you're here.
Yeah. There's a top open, man.
All right, sweet. All right, guys, thanks very much, and I'll catch you next time. I'm going to stop the broadcast, but feel free to hang out.
Hey, Drunken One, what system are you using to brew?
It's a 3-vessel system. I have a channel. Let me get out of where I'm at. I'll put some garble in the thing here, and you can come by and check out my channel. It's just a 3-vessel system. I use a couple of.
You use a recirc pump for recirculation, or you just
none of that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just right. No, I am lazy. I'm a bum. What are you? I brewed some peanuts. It's straight out of the HLT through